Hi and welcome to the Football Betting Show on Scotty Bet TV. I'm here every single weekend for all your football and betting needs. Now this weekend we've got some mouth-watering ties involving Everton and Liverpool. Everton are on Sunday against Southampton, while Liverpool versus Chelsea is the must-see clash of the weekend on Saturday night. I'll be tipping my best bets in both of those games, also give my ACCA, my long shot and also my nap of the weekend. Yes, Scotty Saert has been in red hot form, tipping Burnley last week at 11 to 10. So without further ado, let's get straight on with this weekend's show. Mouth-watering game in prospect at Anfield. Liverpool 11 to 10, Chelsea best priced at 9 to 4. Quite difficult to call this one. Now if I was to tell you, on paper, Liverpool unbeaten against Chelsea in the last 5. Having said that, Chelsea are unbeaten at Anfield in the last 5. So where's your money going in this one? Well, I wouldn't put anyone off the both teams to score bet. It's quite obvious, isn't it? You probably get 8 to 11 if you shop around. In fact, the both teams to score bet in this match has happened in 11 of the last 12 meetings between the two teams. So it's sure to be in everyone's ACCAs over the weekend. Now it is difficult to call, isn't it? Liverpool won 4 of the last 5. Chelsea won 6 of the last 7. If you were having to put a gun to my head, I would sway with Eden Hazard to score any time. He's banging form of late. He scored 5 goals against Liverpool in the past. He's 9 to 4. He's going to be under penalties and free kicks as well. That's probably my bet in this one. Eden Hazard, anytime scorer at 9 to 4. Southampton versus Everton, Sunday tea time kickoff. Southampton 10 to 11, Everton 7 to 2. Now, good luck if you're having a bet in this, because this is the worst home team in the league against one of the worst away teams in the league. Yes, you guessed it. Southampton, only 2 home wins out of 13 for them. In turn, Everton, no away win in 11 months. How on earth did you have a bet in this? Even the worst stat when I was looking at this is Southampton have failed to score a home goal in 10 of the last 13 home matches, believe it or not. Incredible. Now, if you're having to put a gun to my head, I'd probably sway with Leighton Baines anytime goal scorer. In fact, there's a bit of value there. He's 9 to 1 with William Hill. He scored 2 in the last 2, both from the penalty spot against Watford, against Palace. Can he make it an hat-trick? Bit of value. Leighton Baines anytime scorer. Scotty Saert time in red hot form of late, aren't we? Tipping off Burnley last weekend at 11 to 10. Julia Bride, and the bet was in within half an hour. Now this weekend it's Tottenham Hotspur versus West Bromwich Albion, who are managerless. Now Tottenham are odds on at 1 to 4. No good to me and you. We need a bit of a working man's price, don't we? Now the stat I'm coming out with this one is that in fact there's no team has taken more corners than Tottenham Hotspur this season. And if you look at their stats at home, at Wembley, it makes interesting reading too. 10 corners against Crystal Palace, 9 against Bournemouth, 11 against Swansea, 10 against Burnley and 14 against Chelsea, believe it or not. That's Tottenham's corner count. That's Tottenham, by the way, not both teams, just Tottenham alone. So the bet I'm going for in this one is over 9 Tottenham corners. It's even money. And you could go and be greedy and go 13 to 8 over 10 corners, Tottenham Hotspur. But no, I'm not. Over 9 Tottenham corners, even money, Scotty Saert. Zaka, it's not about teams to score this weekend. It's just a straight treble. 3 teams on the ACCA. Here we go. First up, I fancy Bournemouth to beat Swansea. Bournemouth found a bit of form of late. Swansea struggling, as we've seen last weekend. Bournemouth first up. Second is Blackburn to see off Bristol Rovers. Really fancy Blackburn at home. Found a bit of form of late. And speaking of which, you have an informed team, a Swindon. Swindon should see off Newport too. So there's your 3 teams. Pays 9 to 1, believe it or not. That's Bournemouth, Blackburn, Swindon. Pays 9 to 1. Good luck. Where's Scotty's long shot ending up this weekend? Well, it's ending up at Turf Moor. Arsenal versus Burnley on Sunday, and that's where my bet is. Now, who's a thought going into this one? Burnley and Arsenal, only goal difference separate them. Yes, that's right, 22 points each, and I fancy Burnley to get a result. Now, Burnley only 1 defeat in the last 11, and that was against Manchester City. In turn, Arsenal on the road have only won once, and that was against Everton, so you can't read too much into that, can you? So I'm tipping both teams to score and Burnley to win. Burnley were one of the best defences in the division. I'm going with them. Burnley, both teams to score and win the match 10 to 1. Bit of value in that. And that's it for this weekend's football betting show on Scotty Bet TV. Hope I've put you in the right direction. Wherever you're deciding to put your money this weekend, the very best of luck. If you get a second, try and subscribe on our YouTube channel at Scotty Bet TV. We'll always interact on our Facebook and Twitter sites. And we've got a couple of competitions lined up in the next few weeks from now till Christmas, so stay tuned for them too. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week on the Football Betting Show on Scotty Bet TV.